when it comes to these tit-for-tat tariffs, we've already heard from the German foreign minister this morning that it's taking very seriously Trump's promise of more tariffs on steel and aluminum and perhaps global reciprocal tariffs. Give me the take about how seriously China's taking it.
Yeah, look, I think China's taking the tariff threat very seriously, which is why I think what they're trying to do is see if they can offer the president some kind of deal on TikTok, which is why anything that they're doing in retaliation right now is really very symbolic. These are not things that are actually going to hurt the American economy or hurt American companies as yet.
What about combating fentanyl? How big of a role does that play in appeasing what Trump is trying to accomplish with tariffs? Yeah,
I think they are hoping, Beijing is hoping that they can again make a series of pledges that are going to forestall this larger onslaught of tariffs, which would otherwise come crashing down on them. The real question is, will the president take pledges, and how soon will he want to evaluate them? Because so far, the record on Chinese cooperation there has been less than stellar.
Meanwhile, the impact on foreign steel makers has been, lower, but the stocks sort of meh. When you're looking at Chinese stocks overall, it looks like there's been a lot of enthusiasm, maybe some on the consumer about Chinese stimulus, but maybe some about hopes that DeepSeek and other Chinese companies can not only compete, but potentially win.
Yeah, look, DeepSeek is absolutely driving, I think, a lot of the positivity that you're getting, the bounce in Chinese stocks. The other one, of course, is also what's happened over the course of the Lunar New Year. January data out of China Beige Book showed that the travel sector was looking good. Hospitality was actually seeing a pretty significant bounce this last month. So I think some of that is driving a lot of the positivity right now as well.
Do you think that there's anything about sentiment, the Chinese versus United States sentiment, that drives consumer demand for U.S. products lower?
Oh, there's no question about the fact that Chinese consumers are incredibly nationalist, not just against the U.S., but whether it's Japan or Australia or whatever. So that will continue to be a driving factor. There's a reason why American companies or foreign companies writ large tend to be struggling in an overall slowing context in China.
President Trump last week said to reporters that he's not in any rush to speak with Chinese President Xi Jinping to de-escalate the situation. Is that a meeting that needs to happen?
That call eventually will have to happen. The real question is, what are they going to actually discuss? If the president has an overarching agenda of reorienting our trade relationship with China, this one phone call is not going to mean anything.